Okay, Jim McGuinness, I suppose the 15th of May has been the date you've been working towards, really since you got the job last year?
I suppose that's fair to say, Chris, to be honest with you. It's been an important date in the calendar for us, and it's fairly close now. I remember one of the first meetings we had, we were talking about 24 weeks, and now you're talking about 1 week, and it just went in very, very quickly. But I suppose overall we'd be very happy with the group and the work that they've done since we've come in, and their attitude, and I suppose the league's over now, and it's very important that we try anyway to go to the championship level and get it right at the first going off, because if we don't, the consequences are fairly severe. Three defeats at home in a row would not be what we would want or hope for, so it's a big game for us, we know that, but I suppose from the point of view of our preparation for the game, nothing really will change from the league, in the sense that we have things we're trying to do, and it'll be tweaks here and tweaks there, but generally we're working towards things and we're trying to achieve things on the field, and if we can focus on that and maybe not the actual outcome of the game, then that'll be important for us.
Kevin Cassidy, we're preparing to go down that long road again, championship time.
Yeah, we're delighted, I suppose, coming out here. It's the first time we've been here, I suppose, the last month or so, and just coming out there in the grass cutting, I suppose, you guys all about it brings the real championship buzz about, and just delighted to be there, and we feel we're in good shape, but there's a lot of work to do in the next week or so.
And you're going to the championship as Division 2 champions, a lot of positivity running about Donegal football at the minute.
Yeah, that's it, but we've been here before, we won the National League in 2007, people are tipping you left, right and centre, but it's important that I suppose the public of Donegal just maybe give us a wee chance here. It's a young squad, and those players should be allowed to develop, and hopefully we can produce the goods, but as I say, Jim is in good shape, and we're looking forward to the first date on the 15th of May.
And Antrim, we've been here before as well. 2 years ago they came here, and I suppose the upset of the championship that year. What have you learned from that defeat, Kevin?
Yeah, well, I suppose personally, watching them beat us, and then you're sitting home watching TV, and they're playing Tyrone and Ulster finals, so you have to learn from that, and I suppose we took them lightly that year, but I'm damn sure that Jim has everyone sorted this year that we'll not be taking them lightly, and it's all about our own performance, and we're really putting pride back in the jersey and giving everything we have, and if we give everything we have and we're beat on the day, then so be it, but if we give everything we have, we'll not be far away.
And I suppose you've been asked this question before, but what has Jim McGuinness brought to Donegal? A lot of people are talking about Donegal this year, that they're not dying, they're coming back at the vital times. What has Jim McGuinness brought to Donegal?
I think the players, it's more Jim has brought a lot of players too. We probably weren't fit enough for other years, and we put in the work ourselves, and boys are getting up 7 in the morning, boys are training every night, and just boys realised themselves that they weren't fit enough, and I think we were kidding ourselves for a few years. We probably weren't fit enough for this level, and we were dying away.
How did Jim get that message through to you?
I don't know, he just knows where it's at. He's professional, and he's been there and done that himself, so I think a lot of boys just sat down themselves and realised that they just weren't putting it in. We probably just train twice a week and go out in the game. It's not good enough for this level.
And talking about the league, a lot of people will say the league doesn't matter, but Donegal come into the championship as Division 2 champions. Nice to be going into the summertime positive.
Definitely, the league definitely means a lot, I think. It prepares you for the year ahead, it builds you up as such, and definitely I think it's been a great starter for us this year. I think we've really prepared well for each game. That's going to I suppose stick to us for the Antrim game. Please God, it'll stick to us through the year, because it'll be great to get over Antrim and march on, I suppose.
Promotion has been won, you're Division 2 champions. What's the goal for the championship?
Well, I suppose, Tom, we're just going to take one game at a time. The main aim now is, at the moment, as I said and repeat before, we've lost the last three years in the first round of the championship, and I think we can't really go too much further than that. I think every man's feet's on the ground after the league one, and we're just a matter of really getting over that first hurdle, and as I say, we'll try and stick things from there if we manage to do that.
How are the injury situations looking after tonight's session?
It's improved a lot. We'd be happy, Paddy McGrath and Neil McGee in the full back line are both back training full, and that's very, very encouraging. We were very short in the full back line in Croke Park. Kevin Cassidy's back training. Rory Kavanagh as well is back in the field to play. Kevin Rafferty's not yet. Michael Higgerty isn't yet. So there's a few there with doubts over them. But Michael Murphy's back. And so a lot of them have cleared up, which we'll be happy about. And it's a big plus for us, But I think every squad's got injuries, and we probably seem to have a lot throughout this campaign, But we'll be happy with the way the fellas are training at the minute, and we'll go away for the weekend now and get a couple of nights away together and talk about things, and hopefully we can get a good focus in the group now going into next week, and look forward to the game.
And on the two lads you mentioned, Kevin and Michael, how serious or otherwise are their ailments at the minute?
They're both hamstrings, so Owen Wade's the same, a hamstring as well. Christy Toy is a hamstring as well, so they're all hamstrings, Christy probably maybe pushed himself a wee bit too hard coming back too soon when he had a small tweak in his hamstring, and Owen Wade done the same, just a wee bit too eager, and so they're going to be out, both of them, probably for the Antrim game, and so it's disappointing for them, but generally a lot of the niggles that has cleared up, and we'd be happy with that.
Personally speaking, it was a very disillusioned Kevin Cassidy that walked away from Donegal in 2010. What changed over the winter months?
I suppose the big man chat, one or two telephone conversations with him, and without a doubt he planted the seed, and he told me what was happening, what his plan was, and I'm actually delighted now that he gave it a rattle, because it'd be hard to sit at home and come here week and Sunday and watch that and hear about all the training and that, so I suppose that there, and I'm just delighted now that I came back.
And it was busy times over the winter for yourself, the birth of the twins. Was it a tough decision to make coming back?
It was definitely. It was one that had to be discussed. It wasn't just. I suppose when Jim rang first, we just discussed what was happening and what could be done and what have you. But I suppose it took maybe 3-4 weeks before we really tied it down. And we spoke to the wife Sarah about it as well. And I suppose a lot of things like that there, but it all fell into place. And as I say, the first night I went back in Castlefin, you have the hunger right away for it. As I say, the professional setup that Jim has there, it makes it all easier. So I suppose I hope we'll be there for another couple of months yet.
And I suppose the big one now in the summertime is to get the win.
To get the one? Yeah, definitely. I suppose one thing is we can't be getting defeated, so I want to try and get the victory alright there.
And confidence-wise, confidence is fairly high in the camp these days.
I was supposed slowly but surely through the league, after winning games, and that it does build the confidence a bit, and I suppose from the least game we can take it out of it that we know if the game's taken into the last 10 minutes that we're able to hold on, or able to push on and get the one.
And there's a fair old buzz, around the camp and with the players these days as well, Colin.
The morale's good around the camp now, and training's going well, and I think players are enjoying the training, so it's all positive and it's all encouraging as well.
2 years ago, I think I'm right in saying you played in the minor game against Antrim. That was a pretty disappointing day for Donegal football.
It was disappointing. I mind we won, and then going out thinking, it'd be great if the seniors won, and be a big day in Clone again. And it just didn't happen. A lot of Donegal people left with a very sick feeling in their stomach, and that's kind of hung on to Donegal this last few years. And I think it's time to put that to bed. We need to get rid of this, losing in Ballybofey, because we just need to stop losing here. It's as simple as that. This here should be a place where teams fear, but definitely, I think over the league now, teams will fear playing us, and especially now in our own backyard. But please God, we do get the result. That's the one.
Fair to say though, a good run in the championship is what Donegal people are craving these days.
Without a doubt, they do deserve it, I suppose, especially here in Ballybofey, because we feel personally that we've let them down this last couple of years. We've got good home draws, a chance to really put on a good show. We didn't do it, and we let them down. So it's important that we make them proud, and we can Sunday proud to wear that Donegal jersey out and about again. And hopefully that if we put enough effort and we give it our all, that we'll still be there after the 15th of May.
And tell me, on a personal level, we don't, I suppose, have to wind the clock too far back to when you ran out here as a player, but how are you looking forward to the prospect of leading the team out as manager here?
I'll be honest with you, it's it's the same as any other game really that we played this year. It's obviously championship, and I suppose it means a lot to the supporters and it means a lot to the management and the players too. But at the end of the day, our job is to prepare the team as best we can and get them as fit as we can and get them playing the way we want to play them. And then when the game starts, we have to try and be on our toes to react to the opposition and to try and get the best out of our players, and that's the only focus will be. I can't see myself sitting over there in the far sideline, taking in the atmosphere and the emotion of it all. To be honest with you, I think it'll be more about just trying to get the job done, and I'm hoping the players are thinking the same way. You know, and if we can get the job done, we have a month to the next game, and I think that would be huge for us, to be honest with you, Chris, because it's difficult at the minute, you know, getting fellas up and down from Galway and Dublin, and exams going on, and Anthony Thompson is an exam Monday, Tuesday and Thursday next week. Michael Murphy has an exam on the 16th, the day after the game, so it's not easy for them, you know, and then training and stuff like that in between. So if we can get over this first hurdle, which is going to be very difficult, that month will be very, very important to us.